Hi, Mother Cow. Okay, so I've been into my stripes, as you can see. I just came back from my theatre group, acting group. So if you're watching this, then shout out. But if you watched my last post, then you'll know that I've got a different phone that I'm recording on, and I'm just playing with the lighting just a little bit. Last time the lighting was like too intense, and this time it just looks like washed out for the gods. Is that? See, if I'm like right here, if I'm like right here, I'm ready to play. Hang on, watch out. I'm not even trained. This is like from one of my watches, and put it there because it's nice. But you know what? I was half thinking that I was gonna check on that and die, but ain't my time yet. Because ain't no way that the Lord, Allah, Flying Swift Monster, Vishnu, Jewish one, whichever way you believe in, would Buddha, that one too, would allow me to. No, these are my final days. No. Oh yeah, it works as I step into the shower. Did I do that right? So I'm going to separate this into two posts actually. But first, I want to announce my web series. So if you've been following me on all platforms, and you know what, actually, I'll say it now. So I've been sort of dismissing this whole thing because, like, it's very easy to assume that you need to be a YouTuber to upload videos onto YouTube. And I'll try to work up on say which, like, you know, I'm exercising, whatever else. Follow me on all of them. Links are down below in the description. And there are plenty of people doing this thing who have millions of subscribers and everything else. And we just don't, well, the YouTube verse, as it were, doesn't really know about them because they're not really in drama. And me, I don't do drama. I was never under it, but I'm over it. Don't, you know, like, be gone. And I did a post on my blog, medium.com/Ruben Whitter, if you wanna, well, you are gonna check it out. You're doing about it already, so it's whatever. About fame versus attention. And it's like, you know, YouTubers are YouTubers if you're in that kind of realm. I'm an actor, like, I don't want to be, you know what I mean? Like, I just upload videos on YouTube, I'm not a YouTuber. You know what I mean? Like, the same way how you'd post on Instagram, but you're not an Instagram model. That kind of thing. To be a YouTuber, you need to have, like, a definitive focus, which, well, I have so many hyphens in my titles that, like, well, it is focused, but it's, like, looped around itself. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean. But yeah, you had to have a niche. But niches are cool, but like they're paralyzing. Because if you venture outside the niche, then suddenly your base is gone. But no. But I like that I introduced myself into the internet space as doing so many things that it's like, well, maybe I'm just doing this today, maybe I'm just doing that today, maybe I'm feeling some other type of thing. I am cracking each thing I'm doing on its head so that I can, you know, be laser focused in all of them. But yeah, I feel like if I was a YouTuber, then the whole you are amazing watching this right now, but the whole thing, or platform thing, like, it's exhausting. And I like the fact that the things that I put my name to, my mind to, whatever else, I didn't have to worry about views. I'm just doing the thing. And I wrote about that again in my blog post, medium.com/Ruben Whitter. But yeah, when you're an artist, you put your art first. And when did views equal integrity? Comment on the number you see below and tell me how much integrity I have. But anyway, with all that being said, I'm announcing my new web series. I know that I could roam the earth talking about orangutans for but 2 seconds of my life. Orangutans. Is that 4 or 5 syllables? Either way. I'm gonna say the working title on here just so that, like, it doesn't get snatched and claimed before it's time. But the working title is Ruben Whitter, No Filter. Now, this has been in the works for, it's been cooking, and I finally got a visual which I am happy with. Right now it is, well, each episode might be around 3.5 minutes long, 10 episodes in total for 2 series each. So that's Season 1, 1 to 5, little break, then Season 2, notes here, Season 2 is 6 to 10. Now, for some reason, 1 to 5 seems like 1 to 5, but 6 to 10, it seems like there are dramatically less numbers in that sequence. Is that just me? Is that literally just me? 1 to 5 is 1 to 5, but 6 to 10 feels like it's 4 numbers to me. Why am I thinking? I don't know. So my logic is that for 10 episodes each, 10 episodes in total, then that's like a whole pilot episode, and then I can, shop it around and maybe, just like push a little higher. But then I'm thinking, that times 3 is 90, and a feature film, well, technically a feature film is at least 40 minutes, but an hour and a half is like a standard feature film. So I'm thinking, why not try and do a sort of anthology type thing, or try and stretch it out, or try and, do what I'm doing times 3. I feel like it works well in my brain, but just to put it out, I'm an actor first and foremost. However, the things which I want to get into, in art itself, you can, how can I put this without, whatever. If you're offended by what I'm saying, I'm not only talking about you, but to you, and your dead pets, and your relatives, and your mother, and your father, and all of them. And if you're offended, then I'm talking to you. But there's a difference between the kind of approach you do acting-wise in this type of film, that type of film, this award season, that award season, like the same feels like when Oscars are not necessarily the same feels like when Golden Globes. Like, that's just how it is. And I feel like the kind of space which I'm punching into is very hipster, it's very niche, it's very eclectic. And there are so many actors out there which, I gave reference to at the time, which are in that sort of space, which I love. I go into more of my loves, my hobbies, my dislikes, whatever, on my IGTV and on my core. This setup, by the way, I might keep this. Honestly, I feel like I can get there, because in acting, it's a type of comedy which I want to do. It's a lot easier to punch higher and then bring it all the way down, instead of doing very loud, lowest common denominator comedy, full shade, and then it being like too dumb to watch, I always want to back away from what I'm doing because it's like too smart for them, rather than backing away because it's too dumb for them, I can write the skeletons of each episode, like, by the end of the month, hello, yeah. The next month, I will book it out, make it all formal and everything, part of casting calls and all this thing. Then I have the spring/summer to film it. So excited. And then editing it by the time my birthday comes, and then we're out like August. It's gonna be really, really cool. It's not good, like, I don't know, anything can go viral these days, but like I said, I put my art first over like views and money and clout, you know what I mean? Like, I would sooner, even though I'm not opposed to like doing things for the sake of doing things, at the same time, like, then again, what is art? Like, anything from like a white piece of paper in a museum could be art, anything from the Mona Lisa could be art. So who am I to say? But I feel like I need this just in my own little corner, and then I can like be an actor for someone else's thing over there. People forget, as an actor, yes girl, it's a job. You are employed to walk from here to here, portray a character, and regurgitate these lines. But people forget that this is also a trade. Like how you'd be a dentist or a plumber. Yeah, you can have your own little thing going on and do whatever niche things you want to do, and you can also work for other people and do what they want to do as well. You can do both. And that's kind of actually what I want to be. I definitely want to, be known for stretching from here to here to here. I'm not really opposed to doing anything, My web series,